Hello movie lovers. It's great to see you here. Don't forget to subscribe to catch my daily movie recommendations. Let's dive into the world of cinema together. Number 10. Psycho. Psycho is a 1960 horror film directed by Alfred Hitchcock. The movie follows a young woman named Marion Crane, who steals $40,000 from her employer and goes on the run. She checks into the isolated Bates Motel, where she meets the nervous and awkward owner, Norman Bates. As the night goes on, Marion begins to uncover unsettling truths about Norman and his domineering mother. The film is considered a classic of the horror genre and has been praised for its suspenseful storytelling, innovative camera work, and iconic musical score. Number 9. The Silence of the Lambs. The Silence of the Lambs is a 1991 psychological horror thriller film directed by Jonathan Demme and based on the novel of the same name by Thomas Harris. The movie follows FBI trainee Clarice Starling, who is assigned to interview a notorious cannibalistic serial killer, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, in order to obtain his insights into the mind of another serial killer nicknamed Buffalo Bill. As Starling becomes more entangled in the case, she must navigate the complex web of relationships between the various characters, including Lecter himself. The Silence of the Lambs received critical acclaim upon its release and won several Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Adapted Screenplay. Number 8. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is a 1975 drama film directed by Milo Forman, based on the novel of the same name by Ken Kesey. The movie tells the story of Randall McMurphy, a rebellious criminal who feigns insanity to avoid prison and ends up in a mental institution. There, he clashes with the head nurse, the stern and manipulative Nurse Ratched, and becomes a leader to his fellow patients, encouraging them to challenge her authority and assert their independence. The film explores themes of individuality, institutional oppression, and the power of friendship. Starring Jack Nicholson as McMurphy, the film won 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor for Nicholson, Best Actress for Louise Fletcher as Nurse Ratched, and Best Adapted Screenplay. Number 7. Inception. Inception is a 2010 science fiction action film directed by Christopher Nolan. The film stars Leonardo DiCaprio as a skilled thief who enters people's dreams to steal their secrets. However, he is given the task of planting an idea into the mind of a powerful businessman by a wealthy client. To accomplish this, he assembles a team of skilled professionals to help him navigate the complexities of the dream world. The film explores themes of memory, reality, and the nature of dreams. Inception received critical acclaim for its intricate plot, visual effects, and performances, and was nominated for 8 Academy Awards, winning 4, including Best Cinematography, Best Sound Editing, Best Sound Mixing, and Best Visual Effects. Number 6. Fight Club. Fight Club is a 1999 psychological drama film directed by David Fincher and based on the 1996 novel of the same name by Chuck Palahniuk. The film follows the story of an unnamed narrator who suffers from insomnia and eventually finds solace in attending support groups. He meets a mysterious man named Tyler Durden, played by Brad Pitt, and they form a fight club where men gather to fight each other as a form of therapy. As the club grows in popularity, the narrator becomes embroiled in a larger plot that involves chaos, violence, and anarchy. The film received critical acclaim for its performances, visual style, and themes of masculinity, consumerism, and societal rebellion. Number 5. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is a 1994 comedy drama film directed by Robert Zemeckis and based on the 1986 novel of the same name by Winston Groom. The film stars Tom Hanks as Forrest Gump, a slow-witted but kind-hearted and athletically talented man from Alabama who unwittingly finds himself present at many of the key events of the 1960s and 1970 seconds in American history. Along the way, Forrest becomes a ping-pong champion, a war hero, a shrimp boat captain, and a millionaire, all while searching for the love of his life, Jenny Curran. The film was a critical and commercial success, winning 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor for Hank's performance. Number 4. The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King is a 2003 epic fantasy film directed by Peter Jackson and the final installment in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, based on the novel by J.R. Tolkien. The film follows the quest of Frodo and Sam to destroy the One Ring and defeat the Dark Lord Sauron. As the final battle approaches, the fate of Middle-earth hangs in the balance, and Aragorn must rally his armies to fight against Sauron's forces. The film won 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay, and it grossed over $1.1 billion at the box office. Number 3. Schindler's List. Schindler's List is a 1993 historical drama film directed by Steven Spielberg, based on the novel Schindler's Ark by Thomas Keneally. The movie tells the true story of Oskar Schindler, a German businessman who saved the lives of more than 1,000 Jewish refugees during the Holocaust by employing them in his factories, and in doing so, risked his own life. The film stars Liam Neeson as Schindler, with Ben Kingsley and Ralph Fiennes in supporting roles. Schindler's List won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay. The movie is widely regarded as one of the greatest films ever made and has been preserved in the National Film Registry by the United States Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. Number 2. The Godfather. The Godfather is a 1972 crime film directed by Francis Ford Coppola and based on the novel of the same name by Mario Puzo. Set in the 1940s and 1950s, the film tells the story of the Corleone family, a powerful mafia family in New York City. The patriarch, Vito Corleone, is a respected figure in the community and a man of great influence in the criminal underworld. When Vito is targeted by rival gangs, his son Michael takes over the family business and becomes embroiled in a world of violence and betrayal. The film received 11 Academy Award nominations, winning 3, including Best Picture, Best Actor for Marlon Brando, and Best Adapted Screenplay for Coppola and Puzo. It is widely regarded as one of the greatest films in the history of cinema. Number 1. The Shawshank Redemption. The Shawshank Redemption is a 1994 drama film directed by Frank Darabont and based on the Stephen King novella E.A. Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption. The film follows the story of a banker named Andy Dufresne who is sentenced to life in prison for the murder of his wife and her lover. In prison, he befriends a fellow inmate named Ellis Boyd, Redding, and finds ways to cope with the harsh realities of prison life. Despite being innocent, Dufresne faces numerous challenges in prison and must fight to maintain his dignity and hope for the future. The film has received critical acclaim and is often regarded as one of the greatest films ever made. It was nominated for 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and has since become a beloved classic.